So the first series of exercises we're going to go through are all medicine ball exercises, and we use these to develop a dynamic warm-up to prepare the muscles, ligaments and tendons for the exercises later that will build strength. We also use these exercises to develop the fundamental movement skills you'll need to translate into your running that help with injury prevention and also help necessary mobility you need in the joints to do so. Typically we use a medicine ball as 2 to 3 kilos, and the weight of the ball is not really a key issue. Whichever feels comfortable allows you to develop the technique and skill that we're going to go through. So the first exercise we're going to teach is the medicine ball chop. And the main purpose of this is to develop the muscles in the back chain of the body, so your glutes, hamstrings, calves, and also to learn proper spine position for lifting. So if you go down, we're going to turn the feet at 12 o'clock. And at 12 o'clock, keep the back nice and tight, full extension then, hips, knees, and stable core at the top. And again, and repeat the sequence. And we go on to complete 10 reps of this. Okay, the next exercise is the medicine ball squat. We use the squat to develop hip mobility, knee, ankle control as well. We'll encourage you that you must keep the spine straight as you do this. And we're going to watch the foot position as a key thing. So we'll start with the feet going to 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. And then you're going to keep the ball close to your chest, and you basically descend down into a squat, but keep your knees aligned over your toes, push the ball out, nice chest up position, stand up and bring the ball back into your shoulder blades, go back and down, and repeat again, and the knees track over the feet, okay, and back. Good, one more. And good. The next exercise is the medicine ball reaching lunge, and we're going to use this to develop your ability to weight transfer and to get you to recruit glutes and hamstrings on one leg and alternating it in the same pattern you use with running, where you're locomoting from one hip, stepping to the other. So we're going to start by, Brezi's going to step forward, good. Knee bend slightly, feet are aligned over to 12 o'clock, and you must keep a nice straight spine here. You step back, and then weight transfer the other foot. Keeping so the knee, hip, and foot in a straight line from the front, and back, and again. Bend the knee, and back, and rest. That's good. And this completes the exercise for the dynamic warm-up for your program today. And you complete each exercise for 10 repetitions and complete 3 sets. And the next exercise is the dumbbell goblet squat, and it's called a goblet squat because you hold the dumbbell similar to you would have a goblet that was close to your mouth. And the key things to work on that is to build the strength that we developed in the medicine ball exercise as a dynamic warm-up, okay? So you're going to turn your feet to 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, spine stays straight throughout the descent, and steady rise up out of the squat. When you come up, push through your heels, drive the chest up and forward, and up you come. You should imagine there's a wall in front of you, so you're making sure you're not leaning too far forward with the trunk. So we just do one more. And back up, and that's good. The next exercise is the dumbbell row, and we're going to use this, and the dumbbell will actually put a twisting force onto your core and trunk, and you've got to resist that force and stabilize your core when you do so. And this translates well into helping with running performance. So we're going to use the dumbbell to do this. And we're also going to focus again on really heavily on back position and the alignment to the leg that's in front in terms of getting the hip, knee, and the ankle in a straight line. Okay? Use a weight that you can feel like you can accomplish this with good technique without excessive fatigue. And you see there, to keep the foot to 12 o'clock, hip, knee, and ankle a straight line. Really bring the shoulder all the way back and down at the top. Good. So nice steady control, lower in about a second or two. And 2 more. And rest, so good. The next exercise is push-up, touch the opposite shoulder. And the purpose of this is when you touch your hand off the opposite shoulder, you're going to provide a lot of rotational force across the lumbar spine that you're going to have to resist and control. And this translates in help improving run economy and protecting against injuries in the lower limb, particularly when running. So you're going to hold a normal push-up position. This time we're doing it from the floor. So you complete a push-up, up, full range of motion, and touch the opposite arm off the opposite shoulder, push-up, up, and change. 2 more, 3, 1 more, and break. Good. If you find the difficulty you level that a bit much, you can ease it off by raising the height and bringing your hands up on steps or a chair or a stable bench in front of you. The next exercise is the split squat. So we're going to use this to develop more strength into the lunging pattern or reverse lunge we use in the medicine ball warm-up. As you progress this on, we're going to start off with the rear leg or trail leg on the floor. As you get more advanced, you can raise the rear leg up by putting it up on a step in the rear. This puts more emphasis on strengthening the front leg. Okay? So you're going to start into the lunge position and then extend and raise up. Keep the spine straight in the line, so hips are lined up with the shoulders. 2, lower back down to the knee goes towards the floor, and then back up again. Again, like we said before, if you find that you have any problems with the anterior, like front of the kneecap pain, you should be cautious about introducing these type of exercises in. Allow the tissues to develop slowly. You do the same on both sides. The next exercise is the cable chop and lift from the floor. And we're going to do this in a lunge stance. And the idea is you're going to have to move the cable up and out in a diagonal pattern, but no movement happening from the trunk. Okay? You keep the rear trail leg extended and assume the lunge position, and we're going to pull the cable around up and out across the body, keeping it so that the only thing moving is the arms in that diagonal pattern. 3, 2 more, 4, and 5. So you're going to do that with the inside knee on the floor, and simply you'll turn around and exchange and reverse the direction. The next exercise is the Superman exercise. We've been shown through evidence-based medicine to help provide more stabilization strength for the lumbar spine. And we're going to use this. It's actually one of the fundamental things that you develop to do as a child when you're crawling. So you're going to be weight shifting between opposite arm and leg and transferring over to the other. So you take up a quadruped position on all fours, and we're going to get you to lift the left arm out in front and the right leg out behind simultaneously. Keep the core tight so this doesn't move, and then we're going to lower the arm and leg down and exchange. So right arm and left leg, keeping the core tight again, and then exchange and repeat. Good. And these are the strength exercises for your workout today. You'll complete each exercise for 10 repetitions and then complete 3 sets.